Hello, Namaste and welcome to the course of Elements of Mechanical Engineering. In this session, we will try to understand what is this basics of this wind energy. So, let's try. As we know, a renewable source is a wind. So, this is a windmill, how the wind has been used in order to produce an electricity. Now, what is it? Yes, it is in a movement of an air from high to low pressure. That's how it creates, and thus this fan rotates. And how much is left? Endless. Advantage, yes, no pollution at all again. And disadvantage, what would be? Yes, wind is not predictable, high initial cost. Now, wind energy, very important. Wind, as you can see over here, wind flows across. Here the rotor rotates. Rotor which has been coupled to the gear. Gear starts to rotate and is been again coupled to the generator. Generator rotates. Let's try to understand this in a different image. This is the one, as you can see over here, rotor, blades, right? And it's a gearbox, a shaft, low speed shaft, a gearbox, and which has been again connected to a generator, right? Generator again coupled to a controllers and then to the grid. And we do have an anemometer here which let us know what's the direction of a wind. So whenever the wind passes through this blade starts to rotate. In turn, as the blade is being coupled to the low speed shaft, this shaft starts to rotate, which is again key to the gear. The gearbox rotates this generator. As the generator runs, it produces the electricity. This is a very basic important concept behind this windmill. So now, what all those? How does the sketch look like? This is how the simple sketch look like. One is again I say the blades, a rotor, again a gearbox, an anemometer which gives us the direction of a wind, and then a generator. And if I say a wind turbine operates on a single principle, it's very easy. The energy in the wind turns 2 or 3 propeller blades to rotate. And since the rotor is connected to the main shaft, which spins a generator to create the electricity. As you know, as you can see over here, the main shaft is connected to the gearbox and to the generator, which spins this generator and the electricity is being produced. So the wind turbines are mounted on the tower to capture the most of energy. Further, the wind turbines can be used to produce electricity for a single home or a building, or they can be connected to an electric grid, as shown here, for more widespread electricity distribution. Other sort of wind energies, what we have now in very advanced one, like one is an air rotor, as you can see here. This has been a sort of a balloon which has been flown over the open space, where the wind starts to rotate this, and this do have a swinging shaft slightly connected to this particular element, which again connected to a generator, and the generator turns out and then passes to a grid, and the electricity is produced. This is one type of another sort of a windmill, what we call an air rotors. Other one is offshore windmills, which has been inserted in an offshore into a sea, where the wind is being used in order to produce the electricity, as is the case. And how happened this evolution of technology come across? This is how the evolution of technology. Since in 1990, we do have some sort of megawatt produced with some velocity of a wind. Later on, it's been increased to 1995. It moves to 1.3 megawatt, and again further 2000 it goes to 2 megawatt, and now 2005 to 4.5 megawatt, and 2010 7 megawatt, and right now 2015 we do around 10 megawatt of power has been generated using this windmill. As the year goes and year of operation, we do modified our system in order to produce the electricity. So this is a basic of a windmill that comes in across. Thank you.